What's going on, YouTube world? Neil here, coming at you for my very first concert review. On this channel, you're going to get all different forms of media coverage because I'm into a lot of different forms of media. And in my pastime, one of my favorite things to do is go to shows. Recently, I had an opportunity to see some legends live. The hip-hop collective out of Oakland, California, Souls of Mischief, performed at the Blind Pig in Ann Arbor. And it was such a pleasure to go see those gentlemen rap live. If you're unfamiliar with Souls of Mischief, it is a four-piece hip-hop group consisting of Opio, Festo, A+, and Tajay. They're part of a larger collective called Hieroglyphics that I've been listening to. I'm in my 30s now, but I've been listening to Hyro my whole life, since high school when I really got into Hyro. But man, 30 years they're celebrating the 30th anniversary of 93 Till Infinity, their debut album, which I guess has kind of become more of like a underground staple in the hip-hop world, because in doing a little bit of research on it, I found that it only made it to 72 on the Billboard charts, but it got smashing reviews. Like all of the people that reviewed it at the time gave it an A and or 5 stars, or however they review it, whatever they use, whatever metric they use. But I gotta say, man, these dudes brought me so much joy to see live, because at 30 years into their career, they could have easily just phoned it in, and they still have as much passion and drive as they did when they were in their 20s. Those guys know everything to do perfectly on stage. I mean, they know all each other's parts. They know how to play into each other's strengths. They're just so good. When you have 4 dudes rapping like that, it just brings so much energy. And I really couldn't say a bad thing about the show. The only thing that sucked was it was on a Monday, so it was a little bit undersold, which was a little disappointing, because those guys deserve a packed out place. But I mean, it being that it's Monday, it's understandable, I guess. But I wish it would have been on a weekend for them so they could really get kicking in there. But man, the show was so good, and I'm so happy for them that they're still out there rapping like that and sounding that great. If you're a hip hop head, you appreciate Souls to the fullest. Like, I was just, the other day I was watching Eminem's induction ceremony to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and he mentioned Souls of Mischief as one of his favorite groups and one of the groups that influenced him. So I thought that was pretty dope too. And then furthermore from that, my buddy Diont'e Visible, he ended up getting to open the show for Souls of Mischief, which was super dope. If you haven't heard of Diont'e Visible, he is one of the most skilled MCs that I know. You should definitely go check out his joint project that he has with producer Shinsky. It is called Nostalgia in an Antique Shop Part 2. It is just some of the best rapping, man. He's like a student of MF Doom, and he is a rapper's rapper, and he was so good on stage, man. I'm so proud of him. Yeah, you should definitely check that out. If you've never had the pleasure of hearing 93 Till Infinity, I'm so jealous that you get to hear it for the first time, so go do that. Make sure that you know the legends, make sure you know the history. I feel like if you're a fan of hip-hop and this gets lost in today's times, you should know the history. Go study the greats, man. Don't just catch on to whatever trendy shit is happening right now. Go study the greats, know the history, do the knowledge. But yeah, that's what I got for you today. My concert, I've got another one to review that's completely opposite of what I just talked about now. So expect a wide range of things to come from me on this channel. But again, I'm Neil. That's my first one for you, and I will be back soon with some more. Peace.